Damn, hell yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Hey, this is how professional we are. You know what I'm saying? We just in here. We got to get this done quick. But God damn, we are the best podcast in the multiverse. Don't ever freaking forget that. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. I'm Hello Marcus. That's Sefa M. It's episode 158, 159. Who cares? We've done more episodes than you. Shut up. Okay? Anyway. What's the deal, bro? What we doing, bro? Huh? What's the hell?
Hey, so this is gonna be a quick one because I was super late because I had some issues. But anyways, we getting straight to it. If you want to support us,
hating on our guy. Go ahead.
Don't worry, it all came together. So I'm kind of happy actually. But if y'all want to support us directly, come on down to the Patreon, patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast. $5 a month, $5 or more a month gets you an extra episode every single week. Come on down. It's the best way to support us. It's the best way to get tapped in with the community. Shout out to everybody in there leaving comments. Shout out to everybody in there who's quietly listening. We appreciate all of y'all. And I guess the people who listening for free, we appreciate y'all too. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, go to the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube. All of that is free. But if you got some extras, you know what I'm saying? Come on down to the Patreon. Shout out to Lance. Shout out to the Polynesian boys. Shout out to Coach Forrest. You know what I'm saying? And we getting straight to it because we got a short episode. So, my brother, how you been? How was that?
Yeah, that was actually really good. That was so fast too. Yeah. This what's today? Friday, right? A couple days ago, actually yesterday. Yeah, it seems like my videos are breaking through outside of the Polynesian Pacific Islander community, which is crazy to me, bro. Shout out to the homie Tubes is Geek, bro. I think he stays out there in Dago or Oceanside. I don't want to put his business out there like that, but yeah, he's an up and coming. Yeah, I already did. He's an up and coming comic book content creator too, and he's like, he's doing his thing. He's got a bit of an audience, you know what I'm saying? And he shouted me out, man, for putting him on to Bleeding Hearts #1 by Dennis Campus to Morian. And I don't know, that was really cool to see. Also, I just want to throw this out there. Dennis Camp and Stepan Morian reposted the clip. Dennis Camp he's one of my favorite writers in the game right now and the most prolific. And he reposted the clip. Stepan Morian is a dope artist too. Let's go. We're making money. We're going to be rich. Yeah. Yeah, things are happening. So
that's the dope. Like when we look from the outside looking in, it's always like, oh my gosh, these people must be like giants. Like you seen a guy named Dennis Camp, and maybe some people look at us that way, right? And they're like, oh my God, and then when they reach out, well, I can only speak for me personally, but when they reach out to me and I'm like talking back to them, they're like, what the hell, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, like to me, my whole operation is so just home based. There's nothing magnificent about it, but people on the outside look at it and they're just like, holy crap.
Yeah,
the same could be said for other people. Like I'm sure, even if there is established as a published comic book writer, they could be living a normal life like us, they just happen to be talented. So when you show them recognition like that, even like some of these people may be like unsung heroes. Like some of these people may never get tagged and stuff. I think that is a great lane to be in, to give people flowers that may not be receiving it, in abundance that they probably deserve. So shout out to you, bro. Let's get it, man.
Let's go, man. Yeah, and just to add to your point, like comic book creators are super they get it out the mud, bro. If you want to talk about regular people who are doing big things, but in such a small niche and community, you're talking about comic book creators to the T. You know what I'm saying? Like they are for sure just regular people. So yeah, for sure, getting a shouted out for your talent is great. And also, like to your point again, like it just goes directly into the other thing that I was like, flip-flopping between. Me and Lance did another TikTok live the other night, and shout out to Aleu Mac, bruh. Shout out to Aleu Mac. I didn't know that the Uso was already following on TikTok, and so he finally hit us up on the live. He finally caught it, and yeah, it just goes to your point of like, this is a home-based operation. We're trying to build an empire from our bedrooms, and like just the fact that people can reach out to us and we talk to them right back, you know what I'm saying? I know that like if I were to be able to do that with my favorite artists or my favorite creators, it would make me feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that like we could be able to do that to our little community that we built here, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I don't want to sound like we're like, you know what I mean? We're not like big body Cisco and shit, but like it's just, again, it's just this little operation that we've built from our bedrooms has reached so many people, you know what I'm saying? I mean, in comparison to everybody else, it's small, but goddamn it, we built this from the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without any fancy equipment, we was talking like we was in jail for like a year. You know what I'm saying? So, to see where it's at now and to see people reaching out and like, talking to us and we talking back, it's such a cool thing. You know what I mean? And yeah, again, shout out to Lil Mac. Shout out to Daisha. Daisha was on there too. You know what I'm saying? Showing us
Hey.
love, giving us game.
Shout out
You know
to
what I mean?
Daisha. Daisha over
Yeah,
there
bro.
fighting the good fight. Daisha
Is
out
she?
there getting rid of all these racists and yo, you should hey, there's this dude from Utah that
Uh-oh.
Daisha was going in on. Alan Tolo. I don't know what his last name was. Alan something. Alyn.
Mm. No, I already hate the spelling of his name. What the fuck, bro? What the hell is that? Alyn? Aline? Anyway.
Yeah, defend. You know that video that Donald Trump posted, and I'm sorry to get all heavy super early, but this will be quick. You know that video Donald Trump posted where it had Michelle and Barack as gorillas.
Yes.
They
Mm-hmm.
try to say that it was a depiction of Lion King characters, but there's no gorillas in Lion King.
Right.
Well, Alan, whatever his name is, he posted a picture of hey, what's bro's name from the Green Mile? You
Oh
know,
God. John Coffey.
John, yeah.
Yeah.
Posted a picture of him and then posted the picture of I guess a character he played in Planet of the Apes. And he was
Uh-huh.
like, well, if they can act in a movie as apes, why can't they be depicted as one? And apparently he is like the president or something of like the Polynesian Chamber of Commerce or something like that out there.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
Hell yeah. We got pieces of shit just everywhere at the top of the government. Hell yeah.
well, I seen a black owned business pull out of like the whole collective
Okay.
of that in Utah, saying that they can't like they love the Polynesian community. They love their brothers and sisters in the Polynesian community. They understand that they are allies, but they cannot carry on business knowing that the person at the head of everything is rotten. So
Right.
they pulled their business out, and hopefully other people follow suit. But shout out to Daisha for enlightening me and showing me that, and or posting that, and just they should be going in. They should always been like that though.
Yeah.
And she is one person that I will always listen to when it comes to like the social justice warrior type stuff, because outside of the Facebook posts, outside of the social media stuff, I seen her dedicate her personal time to the Kafunga girls basketball team or basketball team. I don't know if it's just girls, but I've seen her dedicate her time, her extra at Leonga High School. I've seen her advocate for students who have been sexually abused
Mm-hmm.
and circumvent the systems that were protecting these abusers. Like
Yeah.
we had those talks. I've seen her go head to head with people. I've seen her do the actual groundwork in American Samoa at the root of the problem. And so when it like some people who speak on stuff, I'll listen to it and I'll be like, cool. But Daisha is one of the people who it don't matter how she come across. I don't care what she's saying. Like in my opinion, if I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, that's kind of that's a lot, that's radical or whatever. If it
Mm-hmm.
comes from Daisha, I will always give it time because I know where her heart is. I know where her actions have been. I know what work her hands have done personally. And so
Mm-hmm.
like shout out to Daisha.
Yeah.
Forever
Shout
and
out to Daisha.
always been putting in work. So yeah.
Yeah, no, shout out to Daisha. I was telling her that you were gonna be jealous that I had her on.
I am.
Or
I
that,
am
yeah,
jealous.
yeah. See, I called it, Daisha. I told you, bro. I told you. What's great about Daisha is that on top of all the work that she does on and off social media for for her activism and stuff. Like she's just really fucking funny, bro.
Yeah.
On top of all of that, like the
Yeah.
TikTok, like when me and Lance were going in, or doing our thing, like she was just going in. She uses that space to just escape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be intellectual and smart all the time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She just wants to unwind and talk shit with two fucking Psalm 1 idiots. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And she did just that, and it was a great time. Showed a lot of love and support. So, Daisha, I told you he'd be jealous. I freaking told you, bruh. I told you.
Hey, side note, I remember when we were doing the like voice, Lalel over there in
Uh-huh.
Samoa,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a girl who had a similar name to Daisha, and she
Mm-hmm.
had signed up, and another girl came and seen the name, and she was like, "Oh, never mind, I'm not gonna sign up." And then we were like, "Why?" And she was like, "I can't sing better than Daisha." And then we were like, Daisha didn't sign. Daisha didn't want to sign up. So we were like, Daisha didn't sign up. She was like, "Oh, who's this?" And we looked, and it was Tarsha. Tarsha. It was Tarsha, and it was like she was like
versus Tarsha.
Like that. She was like, I was like, oh no, that's Tarsha, and then the people were like, oh, okay, I guess I can sign up then. But they were so spooked.
Yeah.
They were so spooked they didn't want to sign up. So I thought, yeah, that just popped up. But yeah,
damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of aura you got there.
Aura farming,
bro. Aura farming.
How
we're
much?
30. We're in our 30s. Don't say that ever again.
How much money you make?
How much money did I make? Man, don't even worry about it, bro.
But but like, what's 1/3 of that? Like, what am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, doing a 360 deal.
Hey, 1/3 of that will be $7.
$7.
So do the math. Yeah.
All right, $7.
Yeah.
I could figure something out.
Yeah, bro. We're on a quest for $1 million, bro. So help us out, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We might do a live tonight. Who knows? We just do this on a whim. You know what I'm saying? We're whimsical over here, but we're trying to make $1 million on TikTok. Mess with your boys, okay? What the hell's going on with you, bro? What happened?
Hey man, so the reason why we're late today and the reason why this episode will be short is because I've been having internet trouble. I talked about this. I know. I talked about this before.
Yeah.
On my birthday or the day before my birthday, January 23rd, our internet cut off. And I was on the phone for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And the lady talking to me helped out a little bit. We got someone to come in on the 24th on my birthday.
Yeah.
And they told me 3 to 5. Guy calls at 5, said I can't be there till 6. Doesn't finish until 7.
I'm wringing somebody's neck at that point, boy. What the hell?
We were supposed to have a dinner. We ended up just going. I picked up sushi. I was gonna get sushi anyways, but I went and picked up sushi, came home, whatever.
Goddamn right. Yeah.
And so that happened. And the lady on the phone had said we might be able to give you some compensation for 2 days of no service. We'll figure out some type of credit. I was like, all right, cool. So flash forward to yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I checked the account because we got to pay the bill sometime soon. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me check the bill. I checked the bill. Our bill is $158 a month, and the thing that was due was $358.
Yeah, and you threw that number in the chat, and we were like, huh?
Yeah, well, actually, it was 350, 67, 378, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So this was yesterday, like night. So then this morning I called. Oh, this is actually a funny story inside of a funny story. So this morning at work, I called a guy who I had talked to before who set this all up. He was this dude. He went door to door, and I met him. He was super cool. Chopped it up with him on the phone. He's like, "Yo, Seth, what's up, my man?" Like, talking real cool, white boy. Right. And then, I'm talking to him like, "Bro, it's Seth." And he's like, I'm like, you set up my thing at Parkside Place and blah, blah. He's like, oh, yeah. How you doing, man? I was like, hey, man, you didn't tell me it wasn't going to be no $200 installation charge. He's like, no, bro, it's not supposed to be. And I was like, well, why'd I get charged? He was like, I don't know, but that's not it. Let me send you the number and blah, blah, blah. You tell them this and this and this. You should not get charged. I was like, all right, bet. He goes, hey, man, I have a question. It's totally unrelated. Sorry about that. And I'm like, okay, what's up? He goes, do you collect Pokemon? I was like, and mind you, bro, mind you, bro. When I'm taking this call, I'm at work, and we in our office we have this little like a phone booth kind of thing. It's a little office space. It's called a pod, the work pod, and so. I'm like, hey, these people is pissing me off. I got to figure this out. They charged me $230 extra, whatever. They're like, all right, go ahead. So I get in the pod, and mind you, it's a glass door. So my coworkers can see me. And the first call, I'm like this. I'm like, and then when he asked me the Pokemon thing, I lean back. I'm like, well, funny that you asked.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, yeah, actually I do. Why do you ask? And then he's like, well, I was checking my e-transfers, and that's basically like a Zelle. It's like I checking my e-transfers, and I seen an email, and it popped up, and it was like I was like, wow, that's the same email as the guy that I helped with the internet. And he was like, and then I remembered, he was like, I think you bought a card from me this weekend.
Whoa!
And I was like,
what?
I was like, what you mean? He was like, I was vending at the Ukrainian Center, and I was like, what? So then I was like, where was you located? He was like, I was in the back left. I had a orange beanie on. I was like, you had like 3 binders out, and you weren't at the wall, but you were facing the wall. He was like, yeah, I was near the wall. And I was like, bruh, I was like, you had the nicest
Wow.
collection in there. He was like, oh man, thanks. He was like, I think you said something about, I said, I know exactly what I said. I said, your for sale binder looks like my personal collection binder that I would never let anyone look at. And the fact that you had it out and just in public for sale, I said, I wonder what your personal collection looks like. And you looked at me and said, it's crazy. And so he was like, bro, that was me. He was like, that was me.
That was me, dude. Yeah.
So he sent me the link. He sent me the number that I had to call. And then he sent me a link. And then he also sent me his collector, which takes like it's a portfolio of all your cards.
Okay. Yeah.
Bro. It was exactly what I said. My personal.
So you've seen his stuff. Oh.
Okay.
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 Hey.
Hey. That might even sound crazy, yo. Like, what is he collecting?
Yo, everything is just a euphemism now. Fuck, bro. You can't say nothing. Okay.
So yeah, I seen his stuff.
Seen his stuff. All right.
His for sale portfolio portion, or his for sale portion of his whole portfolio, estimated worth $35,000.
Oh my god,
that's Canadian, which is probably
just a bit higher. It's a bit higher than USD.
No, it's probably considerable. It's probably considerable. So it's probably like 29, maybe 30,000.
Oh really?
But still,
damn, I keep getting that fucked up. Still 20. Still,
yeah. And my
9K USD right now. What?
Yeah, and my whole collection is $35,000.
Damn.
So I was correct. His personal collection that's not for sale, $98,000.
Oh my god.
So I was like, and I was looking through it, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Yeah. So I made a new friend. I'll see him at Wanda Fuca in a few weeks. Super cool guy. He said we'll make some deals or whatever. He's down to like chop it up and actually. He's like, it'll be nice to like actually meet you and actually greet you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, cool. But I was like, but this damn bill. He's like, no, call the
number. But this bill, hey, we got to get back to this bill. It's fucking me up. What's the deal?
So then I call. I've been on hold for an hour and a half. I talked to the first guy and I'm telling him, hey, bro, there was no installation. Like, you charging me $200 for installation. You charging me $10 for this new Wi-Fi Boost Plus. I'm like, none of this ever happened. He goes, oh, okay, I see. So the best thing I can do is $75 off, and you only have to pay $125.
Nah.
I said, I don't think you understanding what I'm saying. There was no installation. He was like, oh, okay. So you don't want the services. Well, in that case, we will need you to return the equipment, and then, but you still have to pay the one. I said, I'm not paying anything. I said, I'm not paying anything. I refused to pay because nothing was. I was pissed off, bro. I was like, nothing was done. You're talking about equipment. You're talking about installation. This guy came into my house. He checked the routers and everything. He went outside to the cabana because we live in a complex, and he rearranged some wires. And he said, I wonder why they did that, because this is the way it's supposed to be done. And that was it. And he goes, oh, okay. The best I can do is 150 credit. So you only have to pay 50. I said, who's above you? I would love to speak to somebody above you, because this is ridiculous right now. You charging me for something that never happened. You're going to continuously charge me $10 a month for a service that I'm not even subscribed to. I don't have the proper equipment to even receive a Wi-Fi Boost Plus. So what are we doing here? Who can I? And he was like, okay. We can wipe the I was like, I said, you're not understanding me, sir. It's not the fact that there's a charge to be wiped, because I will still be getting charged for the extra Wi-Fi Boost Plus, right? Is that correct? He was like, yes, your bill will be increased by $10. Yes. I was like, for what? And I was getting more upset. And then I was like, look, it's obvious this is not working. I don't think you're understanding me. Can I please speak to your higher up? And he's like, well, it'll take a few. I said, I was on the phone for 2 hours and 48 minutes and 13 seconds the last time I talked to y'all. I promise you.
Let's go.
I literally looked at my call log while I was talking to him. I was like, so it's not a problem, but I promise you something's got to give, and something I need to be reimbursed for all of this time I've been waiting on you online.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, it says in the notes, I said, look, I was on that phone for almost 3 hours. If y'all want on y'all side to review the tape and listen back to everything, I never consented to any installation. I never consented to any Wi-Fi Boost Plus.
Yeah.
That was put on my account without my consent. And if this is how y'all conduct business, then maybe I got to move elsewhere. And then he was just like,
they hate that phrase right there. Yeah.
He was like, I will work on getting you a higher up representative. I was like, thank you. And then put on hold, whatever. Then this Filipino lady come in and she's like, I'm so sorry. So I see what happened. It seems that somebody must have reviewed the notes from your technician and it says he brought the equipment. But if you extend the see more, at the bottom it says, but this user refused to do the equipment. Therefore, he didn't leave any equipment with you. But the first portion was so long that they must have not clicked the expand.
See,
and they must have.
This is why we need to read. Read more. Keep reading. Please keep reading,
bro. And
see more.
And she was like, I'm so sorry. I would like to apologize. So I will wipe this clean and you will not be charged the 200. Your bill will go back down to 158. I'm so sorry. And I was like, look, what's your name? She was like, I'm Davey. I was like, hi, Davey. How you doing? Are you Filipino? I could hear the little accent. She was like, yes, I am. I was like,
racist? Wait. Hold on. Is that racist?
It's not. It's not.
Hey,
it's not.
We got to figure that out.
We
got to figure that out because that's crazy. That's a crazy pull, bro.
Yeah, it gets worse.
Yeah. Okay.
I said, are you Filipino? She said, yes, I am. I said, oh man, I want to go give me some pancit right now.
Oh man, the relatability.
Bro, when I tell you that lady started laughing so much, she started coughing. And she had to move the phone away.
Yeah.
It worked. And this is how much it worked. She said, thank you so much, Seth. I'm going to be right back and I'm going to see. No. I said, look, okay. I said the Filipino thing. I said the Ponce thing. She laughed. And I said, look, I'm very glad I have you, Davey, because you seem like you're a manager. You seem like somebody that's more appropriate to speak on this topic. So you can go back and look. Does it show that I called on January 23rd? She said, yes. I said, does it show that I was scheduled for a visit on January 24th? She said, yes. I said, does it show what time that they came in? And she said, no. I said, perfect. Let me fill you in on how this went. I was told from 3 to 5. Man. I said, you can check my account. My actual birthday is January 24th. Do you see that on my account? And she said, oh, yes, I do. I was like, so I was told from 3 to 5 to expect a technician. I pushed my dinner back to 6 o'clock. At 5 o'clock that night, I received the phone call that said they wouldn't be there till 6 o'clock. Do you see the part where the original technician wasn't able to come, so they sent someone else? She was like, I do see that part. It doesn't say what time. I was like, great. Well, let me tell you. He got here at 6 o'clock. He worked until 6:43. My birthday dinner, I had to scrap the whole thing. We had to do skip the dishes. We had to order on DoorDash. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's not your fault. I know it's not your fault. I understand. But the fact of the matter is, on my birthday, I had to wait there for over 4 hours. And I missed my birthday dinner. And I would really love some type of compensation. I would love for Telus to react in a way that they appreciate my customer service, or they appreciate me as a customer and they value my time. Is there anything that you could do to make this right? And she said, you're speaking to the right person.
Hey,
she was like, yeah. Give me a few minutes and let me get this approved. I don't want to tell you anything until I get it approved. I said, perfect. Hold, music playing. 5 minutes later, she gets back. So I have wiped off your bill for the February.
Wow.
So you don't, she said, no more 200 extra charge, no more $30 extra charge, no more $10 extra charge per month. And so your bill for February is wiped clean. You won't have to pay until March 27th. I said, that's great. And she said, and further, give me about 20 minutes and I'll be right back. I said, all right, cool. In that time, I texted you when I came up here and set up. Before you got on, she said, hello, Seth. I said, yeah. And then she said, so we are able to take your bill from $158 a month down to $119 or $118, whatever dollars a month before taxes.
Yeah.
And she was like, and I was like, you know what, Davey, I really appreciate it. You're the first person that I've talked to that actually seems like you value me as a customer. And I was like, would you be able to forward me a survey so that I could, fill it out? And I would love to drop your name in there so I could let them know how well you do at customer service. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry, but today is my last day. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, today's my last day. I was like, well, I'm glad I got this deal before you retired. And she was like, yeah. So she was like, I've been working here for 12 years and I've been working in, the field for 25 years and I'm retiring and hopefully I'm going off to greener pastures. And I was like,
wow.
Yeah, I was like, well, Davey, I just want to say I'm very grateful that you were the person that picked up my call. I really appreciate the work that you do. I don't think I'm gonna leave. I was like, I'm very honest. I don't think I'm gonna leave a feedback thing because everybody else that I've worked with has kind of been terrible. And she was like, I totally understand. And I was like, and I hope you go get you a lot of pancit and lupias on your vacation.
Of course you had to throw that in there. Yo, what a way to ruin the moment, bro.
No. You know
that was so beautiful, bro.
You know what she said? She said,
what?
I sure will.
Oh, let me, David, let me get your number so we can meet up and get some more lupias and pancit together.
Hey, you know what I told her?
What?
I said, salamat.
Oh my, he threw the Tagalog in there, bro. Yo, this guy is wild. Yeah. That was such a beautiful story. And then he wants to throw in a bit of racism, but it's okay. It's okay. That's actually really cool, it's man. Shout out to her.
It's called inclusivity, okay?
Oh my God. He knows a couple Tagalog words and he wants to throw it at Davey like that, bro, because it's her last day in the you know what I'm saying?
She would have wiped it to double digits on my bill. I'd have been like, Mahakita. Yeah. All that.
Hey, sprinkle me, man.
Sprinkle me, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Davey, retiring from Telus, 12 years in the making.
Yeah.
Salute to you.
Hey. Yeah. And the other guy that you was talking to before, man, when I see you, I'll Fasi you.
Hey, I will say I apologize to him because I got a little turned up, and I was like, look, I know. I was like, I know that you just going off of your notes, so I apologize for my spirited debate earlier.
My spirited debate, he says. This guy's full of it.
Hey, your boy know how to turn it on when he need to. So I said that, and he was like, no worries at all, sir. I understand. I get these calls all the time. I was like, all right, man, cool. But give me just somebody who can help. So so yeah, your boy.
Never know when you might walk by.
So yeah, I'm back, and we here.
Let's go. You know what? I just want to add a bit of the bit to that too. You know what I'm saying? We got the Ethernet extension over here, so our internet is through the house. We're fast now.
Is your computer connected through Ethernet now?
Oh yeah, bud.
I can see every crater on your face right now.
Don't bring up my craters like that, bro. Don't do that.
I can see I was wondering too. I was wondering too. Why you gotta get all sexy on the camera?
I'm sexy as fuck right now, bro.
I could keep up with you when you was blurry, but now that it's clear.
Yeah.
You got a shiny bald head. It look brand new. You just shaved for the pod?
Bro, the beard is gone. Bro, I tried to trim it and I fucked it up.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even notice you. Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah. Hey, goatee Marcus is back, dog.
Okay.
I'm taking your girlfriend, bro.
You kind of look like Kane a little bit.
I guess I'm not taking nobody's girlfriend looking like Kane, man.
Yeah, you
look like Kane, bro.
Who did Kane have? Kane had somebody.
Kane had
right? Kane had Lita.
Yeah. Yo, you look like Kane. Hey, we're ending the show right now, bro.
Hey, you know what? You need some pyrometrics in the back of your chair.
What the fuck?
Every time you go like that, you need to whoosh, just the flame just go right behind you.
For real.
Hey, do you follow J Will Young or something like J Young Will or something like that?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. He follows me too, bro. He's fucking hilarious, bro.
I haven't responded to his DM, but he hit me up.
What's he talking about?
And he said,
bang.
He said, damn, brother, you famous for real. 3-4 of my cousins texted me saying Sefa M follows you. And then I was like, who the hell is, like, I didn't recognize the name, so I went and I was like, this dude is hella famous.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking to me for?
He just started his podcast too. I think he's interviewing like up and coming indie wrestlers and shit. Like
that's so
Ricky Sosa. That's hard, bro, right? He just had Ricky Sosa on there. Come on, bro. He's in there, bro. Shout out to J Will.
Bro, you should have a segment or a post and have it be dedicated to like up and coming comic book people, like people that like maybe less than 100, like something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That would be. You know who would appreciate that the most?
Who?
The comic writers of a comic book that has less than 100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, of course. I thought you were gonna name so specific. Like, who, bro? Who? Like, no, you mean the creators who have less than 100. Like,
Michael Fassbender. That's he really loves up and coming indie comic books, and he would love to watch.
I forgot. Yeah, Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know what? No, that's a great idea for sure. I see that dude Impound Comics. There's also on the 28th of this month, Dennis Cowan is going to be at the Comic Den over in Los Angeles. Dennis Cowan is a co-creator of Milestone Comics. All black characters, black comic book publishing company, and fuck, it's going to be awesome. So yeah, no, that's a great idea.
Bro, please document. Please document. That would be so dope.
Yeah.
Yo, you should like low key man on the street interviews with these comic book creator people.
Yeah, that would be hilarious, right? Dennis Camp, what did you think of Hi, you reposted my clip. I'm Marcus. Yeah.
How did you come up with the comic book? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I was about to say some kind of never mind. Anyways.
Yeah, what is your inspiration? What were your main inspirations, Dennis Camp?
Bro, if you did a Hi, Dennis Camp. It's nice to meet you. In 6th grade, you were the spelling bee. Yeah. If you did a Mark War,
bro, Mark War, Mark War,
that would be hard.
Bro. Please get to this question. This is really good.
Wow. Okay, you have to get at 6, or you got a little extra wiggle.
I got a little bit. I got a bit of time. Yeah.
Okay. You let me know when you're done. Are there one question for the day? We're stealing from Lance. Lance, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, we can just ask you on the Patreon, patreon.com/Polytickin Podcast.
Hey, Lance, DJ Ray, suck it.
Yeah.
Are there any ways that people play games or sports that tells you something about them? The way someone plays Monopoly or strategizes at backyard football, etc.
Come on, bro.
What? What is it?
Come on. Basketball. Pick up basketball. If someone throws a tantrum or anything, I know they never played team sports or were terrible at it. You know what I'm saying? They probably never made it past the high school level or something because they're over here trying to show us up here at the local gym. Strategizing in Monopoly. Fuck no, I haven't really played against you, right?
Yeah,
because I know you are a roller coaster tycoon.
What?
You got moves that you want to make. You want to do all this very devious scheming.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't appreciate this propaganda.
Not even. Hey, this is coming from this guy. He said it too. He's just like, hey, I just be like,
I do my stuff.
Right. That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. But the tantrums is a big giveaway. You know what I'm saying? Like pick up basketball is definitely like the one reference that I have where like how people act if you don't pass the ball. If you're not passing the ball, then you're a selfish person outside of the game. I don't know. It just tells me a bit about your personality. What happened?
How much experience you got to pick up basketball? Like you be at the Y? You be at 24?
No. This is when I was like a kid and shit, just playing around and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing crazy now.
I was about to say, let me find out.
Yeah, right. I'd love to have enough courage to go and play because they be playing all the time at 24, but I just see them and I'm like, yeah, no, I can barely walk up and down the court, let alone run for 10 minutes.
Hey, I be seeing the videos with the super fat guys that be recording their plays and they be on TikTok and they be doing all that and they kind of stay stationary, but they be passing the ball really well for a fat guy.
Come on.
And I was like, man, I wish I see one of y'all. If I ever see a 400-something pound a fat guy that's as tall as a guard but trying to play like Nikolai, Joker.
Right.
I want to play and I want to play defense against him because I could keep up. You can stay stationary, whatever. I'm swatting it out your hand.
Yeah.
But every time I do see some people at the gym or whatever, it be looking like the Sacramento King. Like it be like,
yeah, bro, what the fuck, bro? And they're over here, they talking. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, pick left, screen, hey, get over. I'm just like, bro, I thought this was regular pickup. I didn't know I was talking to Stephen fucking Curry. Like, bro, what are you doing here?
They like, hey, 42 dub. I'm like,
42
what the hell is going on over here, man?
Hey, that's a pull. Y'all don't even know, bro.
like, what is going on here?
Hey, 1738. You know what I'm saying? Like 42 Doug.
I'm like, man, what the hell,
bro? Yeah, nah. Yeah.
No,
I mean, I've had people cheat while we play. What is it? Not bones. Spades. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're cheating, I already know you're a cheater in real life.
Yeah, don't be cutting when you got the suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Come on, bro.
This sounds crazy, but it's true.
Okay.
If you see somebody hit the volleyball like this, like with their like this, they're Polynesian. I can't explain it. I can't tell you how.
Like hitting it back to you?
No, but just like, you know how you play volleyball.
When you serve?
Either or. Like if you just hit the round and you see somebody go like this, I can't explain it to you, but it was pointed out to me when I was 13 and we was in New Mexico. Me and my auntie Anna were driving around. As we were driving, we seen a bunch of people playing volleyball in their front yard. Yeah. And this is in Arizona or New Mexico, one of those.
Yeah.
And while we're driving, we see them from far away. So we see, and she's like, "Oh, dang, volleyball, set up in the front yard. That sounds very Polynesian." And so we're like, yeah. And then as we going, we see everybody there hitting the ball like this, And my auntie was like, "That's a Samoan." And I was like, "How do you know?" And she was like, "Because they do this." I was like, what does that mean? And she was like, that's a natural thing with the way that we dance and stuff. And it's a natural, like, it's something that you don't see other people that casually play volleyball do. And I was like, Auntie, you tripping. We get further in, and I'm like, hey, these are brown people. And then we get right next to them, and I'm like, oh, they're some type of Polynesian. And I was like, oh, yeah, they might be talking. She's like, no, they're Samoan. That's it. I was like, Auntie, you don't know that. She pulled the car over.
Yeah. And then you heard it. Wow, shit.
Yeah, she pulled the car over. Malo. And then they turned around and said the same thing. Ended up that we were related. Like somewhere in Foncongo, we was related. Like, wow. But that was one of the things. And I'll be real. Like my whole life, watching, I've never seen another race play like casual, you see the Asians playing volleyball. I've never seen them do one of those, hitting it with this part of doing it. I don't know if it just is one of those things where you only see it because you're looking for it, or you don't see it because you're not looking for it, or whatever.
It's got to be, yeah.
But I've never seen it, so I'm inclined to believe. Do you ever hit the volleyball and you actually just
no?
No. You always do this?
Yeah. Well, because I can barely do the first. I can barely do it the first. Like, I barely do it the first way. If I do it the second way, it's going to fuck up even more. Like, what? No. I'm terrible at volleyball. Hell no. I add that to my repertoire. It's going to be terrible.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm saying
my from volleyball bag.
I'm saying from my experience.
Yeah.
From my experience. That's been the thing since I was 13. And I didn't say that noise. I don't know what noise that is.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So yeah, say shit.
People that allow you when you play in Uno, if you get a +8 and you pick up and then you put a +4 on top of that, and they say that the next person has to pick up 12 after you pick up. Those people are going to hell.
Yeah. What the fuck do you mean I have to pick up 12, bro? You already picked up 8. What the fuck are you doing? I'm picking up 4, bro.
Thank you.
You got me hot. Bro, we're not even playing Uno right now. I'm getting hot, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know which side of the field you were standing on, but I'm glad it was on this one because you a little rambunctious. So
chill out.
What do you mean? You do have to pick up 12. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was walking into.
You already picked up 8. I'm not gonna make you pick up 12. That's crazy.
No, not so it's me, you, and Lance is after me.
Okay.
You put a pickup 4.
I put a pickup 4.
I don't have any pickups, anything, but so I pick up 4.
Okay.
In the midst of me picking up 4, I get a pick up 4. So then I play my pickup 4. some people say that the next person
now
has
Lance has to pick up 8. Okay,
some
no,
people
that's
say
crazy.
That's crazy though.
That's crazy. No.
Yeah, and
no,
so
Lance is picking up 4 too.
Every time I run into a Uno player, every time I run into a Uno player who plays that way, I just leave the table. I swear to God.
When I see you, I'll Fasi you.
I just get up and walk away because I'm like, I know nothing from here on out is valid or matter.
I can't trust him. I think he's a rat. He's a snake in the grass. Fuck you.
Untrustworthy. You know why? Because a person like that has no common sense. Like there's no common sense. Why would
there's no way. Why would you add? No, there's no way you adding 4 more to that, bro. Like, nah.
If you pick up 4, that plus 4, like that magic power has been used. That time stone don't got no more essence to it. You know what I'm saying? It's
because
just
you picked up a new one and you just added another stone for the next person to pick up just 4.
Yeah.
Not 8.
Yeah. So we're in there. Yeah. I've like from 3, I know for sure 3 games at my job. When the kids start playing like that, I just get up. I'm like, look, I'm not doing this today. I just walk away.
Actually, y'all done pissed me off. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Play games or sports. Don't call no foul. Don't call no foul.
Okay.
Don't call no foul.
Wait a minute.
Don't call no foul.
In what?
Pick up basketball. Don't call no foul.
Don't call the foul?
No.
Why not? What? Just take that shit and go?
Well, that's the thing. If you playing with honorable people, when they foul you, they gonna give it to you.
You're not. I think 90% of the time you're not playing with honorable people. They're gonna wait for you to call it.
Hey, get it. Then either get a new court, or once you know what type of time they on, adjust your watch. Synchronize. Synchronize. No, synchronize your watch.
Yo,
you want to foul me? Okay, I'm not gonna call it. I'm gonna foul you, and you don't call it. That's it. So
there's no games. No games are gonna be finished because everybody's gonna be too busy fighting each other. Like there's no honor, bro.
Look, if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. But I'm telling you right now, pickup games, they go so much better when you let the person who fouled you own up to it and say, "Bro, that's your ball." And maybe I'm spoiled because I don't play a lot of pickup ball, but like when I did, it was with family. So like it was I ain't gonna lie, it was a couple high heads.
No, I mean
it's a couple. Hey, that's what needs to be talked about. It's a couple people at the park who get away with fouls, and you know not to say nothing. You could call a foul on me. You could call a foul on me. That's whatever. But there's some people at the park that you know that if they foul you, you just got to chalk that up.
You know what I'm saying? Because Man over there doing fucking crazy work, bro. Like he is out in the streets. We know what the fuck Man up to. So we good.
If he would have swiped my arm and hit me before he get the ball, hey, good luck. But nah, it's some people that Do you know some people in your personal life that you would never call it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a couple. I got a few.
Yeah. I'm gonna still call it.
you might know one of them too.
Fair enough.
Hey, everybody at the Rob, y'all know you can't call no foul on Uka. Hey, Uka not getting no call. Uka can do whatever. He can walk 10 steps and keep walking. I done seen him throw the ball straight in somebody's face for saying something crazy. And I'm just like, you ever see somebody at the park? Oh my gosh, bro. I'm not gonna say bro name. He an older cat. Or you ever see somebody get socked up or get laid out or whatever and look back to the bench for assistance?
Yeah.
We had a little incident at a basketball tournament, and the older dude, they was playing, and the Mexicans was in the tournament, and they had the Mexicans and the Samoans and the Tongans, whatever. And then the Mexicans and the Samoans was going back and forth. And Mexican homies, that's who we grew up with. So we cool with Hector and them. And they start mixing up or whatever. Guy who and then the OG dude, not my OG, but like one of the older, went talk to him, and in the middle of talking to him, he just starts socking the Mexican homie.
Oh,
I was like, oh shoot! So we on the bench, we play spades and dominoes. Whatever. Like, oh shoot! So they getting down, they square up. Mexican dude lay him out. Bang. Oh, shoot. That dude get up and look to the bench. Yeah. Man, what the? he said, cuz you was not from the hood. I tell you, was not one of us. Like, what the? Man, he got up. He tried to run him again. Laid out again. He said, oh, man, hey, just take it. Just chalk that up, big homie.
Yep.
Chalk that one up. So, like, yeah, nah, don't. That here. All what is it? All kinfolk ain't, or all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Right. The Mexicans, them is our peoples. Yeah. Arriba. I'm about to go get tamales tomorrow. So
you're not from the hood, bro. That's so
I'm just like, hey, you can't look to us.
Yeah.
What the hell? I think some of them went to the same church, but don't. Nah.
Yeah. No, it would have been different if it was from the hood anyway.
It wouldn't have happened like that because we, bro, literally we all grew up together. You know, it's hella funny too. Them Mexicans, because they a little older than me, so like they my uncle and them folks, but like we all know each other. It's hella funny. We was going to visit my uncle Chico over there, Susanville, and it's like a 3-hour drive, whatever. Had to go through Reno, whatever. And on the way there, we was taking little stops. And every time we was taking a stop, we was stopping with this Cadillac too. And I kept looking, bro was in a hoodie, but I kept looking. I was like, damn, that dude looks familiar. And the funny thing is, we stopped at the same McDonald's. We stopped at the same Chevron or not, AM/PM. We stopped all these things. We were stopping at the same place, right? And then we all went to Susanville, and it was Hector.
Oh,
we was all visiting family in jail that day. It was hella funny.
I was like, who the fuck is that following him? What the hell is going on?
It was hella funny because we was in the same, because like Susanville was like, I think it's level 3 or 4 or level 4 or 5, whatever. So like when we went in, and if anybody who knows, when you go to visit the lower levels, bro, that mug is like a jungle. Like it's hundreds of people. Like you just got, you know what I'm saying, you got all kinds of family members. When you're not like behind the glass, when you get to go visit, we went to go visit my Uncle Eki in another prison. And when we went to see him, bro, we was hanging out, saying what's up, dapping up, hella people around us. It was like a free-for-all. But when you go to level 4, and my Uncle Chico and them at, you gotta like, it's like 3-4 people with us. All the tables are down to like under your kneecaps so that you can't put anything under the table. You got to, all the inmates have to sit facing the one direction of the room so that the person at the front of the room can keep an eye on everybody. And so it's like, it's very strict.
Yeah.
And so we sitting in there doing our visit, and I looked at the side, and it's the Mexicans that we've been running into at every, like damn near every stop, like 3 stops. And they from they from around the way. So I was looking like, what the hell? This is this is hella this is some Sacramento stuff right here for us to have the same stops. We stopped at the same McDonald's. We was on the parking lot. We both was eating our food on the trunk.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. Oh, you can't call no fouls on Ook, and don't be looking back if you're not from the hood. Don't look to us.
That's what we learned today. Yeah. Don't look to the bench if you're not from the hood.
This is not no Superman.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Shout out to the Park Chronicles, man. We need to hear some more stories from the parks, man.
Yeah.
A lot of them went down. Oh my gosh.
Tell us some stories of what happened at the park, please. Yeah. Let us know.
Let us know. I got some. I don't want to talk about it right here, but yeah. So yeah, man. Sorry for the short episode. That's my fault. Shout out to Marcus for obliging and staying 15 minutes longer than he said he could. Appreciate you, brother. Anything else before we go?
No, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you've made it this far, you know what I'm saying. We still in here, brother. Okay, don't ever forget that. You know what I'm saying? Ever. Other than that, I ain't got nothing, bro. What's the deal?
All right, man. Take us out, my brother.
This has been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You nerd, go far. Episode 158, go far. Or 59, whatever. Far. Bye.
Yep.